Here are the exercises that will follow the ones that I just taught you, just moving the head, and that we want to combine this now with more global body movement and be a little bit more aggressive in swishing the semicircular canals through their planes of movement, and gradually, after various things that have happened to the vestibular system, exercise all of these semicircular canals. So once again, this is the right ear, this is the anterior canal, this is the posterior canal, and this is the horizontal canal. So we need to do some more aggressive whole body movements that involve forward and backward bending, side to side bending, and rotary movements in the particular angles of each of these canals. So this exercise sequence that I'll be showing you is fairly aggressive, and you want to make sure that the therapists have progressed you appropriately through all the others prior to this. These are also the canals that if you have any debris, some people call crystals, in any of the canals, this may well cause you to have some vertigo or room spinning during the performance of these. So we want to make sure that the therapists have cleared all of these. Sometimes this room spinning or nystagmus, eye jerking can occur simply because these are not properly synced through the electrical pathways. So the general theme of these exercises is that you do them once in each position, unless you have a motion sensitivity or unless you have some vertigo. If that's the case, then you will repeat them 3 times for the position that is symptomatic or produces these symptoms before you move on to the other positions. Sometimes the therapist will tell you, as soon as you find the first position that's symptomatic, you stop there for that day and then carry on subsequent days through the other exercises. So there will need to be further direction from your therapist on this, but that's the general principle. Okay, so these are based on the maneuvers to clear debris from each of the canals, but are being converted to exercises to exercise the stimulation of each of the canals. So the first exercise then involves laying on your back with a pillow or something that is going to allow you to have your head tip backwards about 30 degrees. Your therapist may indicate that for some of you this is okay to have your head dangle down the end of over the edge of the bed, but once again follow the directions. So you start in this position, you rotate your head 45 degrees to the right, and then you lay yourself down so that your head is tipped backwards and to the right. You hold that position for 30 seconds. If there's no symptoms, then you come back up. Then you repeat that same thing, 45 degrees to the left. Lay yourself down so that your head is tipped to the left, and hold that position for 30 seconds. You're not to look at any particular object in the room. You're just to let your eyes be where they are. Don't fixate on anything if you feel a little bit motion sensitive. Good. Then the next exercise is to have your head up about 30 degrees on a pillow, and then rotate your head to the right fairly quickly. Hold it there for 30 seconds. Having no symptoms, then move to the left 30 degrees. Good. Then, after you do that, get yourself back into the position like you had for the first exercise. Now let your head tip backwards, straight back, approximately 30 degrees. Hold that position for 30 seconds. And then putting your hands above your head fairly quickly from that position, raise your head upwards 30 degrees to this position for 30 seconds. Having completed that, the next exercises are going to be moving into side lying positions. So you do on your bed, have a pillow at each end. So you start by going to the left. So you lay yourself down to the left, be there for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, turn your head down towards the floor for 30 seconds, eyes open with all of these exercises. Having completed that, you turn your head up towards the ceiling, 30 seconds. And then you repeat that process going to the other side. Down, 30 seconds, then nose down, 30 seconds, and then nose up, 30 seconds. So once again, repeat that. For some of you, these may be the whole sequence that you do every day in all positions. For some of you, this may be clearing some debris from the canals after episodes of BPPV. For some of you, this might be after concussion. For some of you, it might be after you've had an infective process in one of your ears that reduces its capabilities. These need to be directed by the therapist, but these are each of the sequences. As a general rule of thumb, you're doing them all every day, or you're stopping after you produce one particularly sensitive canal and doing it 3 times before you proceed, or stopping for the day. This needs further direction from your therapist. Thanks.